will have negative connotations towards them. So with the Harry Potter books, for example, people may feel that they have been ripped off and feel negative towards the Harry Potter brand, which is the last thing they want, of course. So they have the hardback version come out first, so people feel they have justified the extra cost, and when they see the lower cost paperback version later on, they consider that a separate product. Similar strategies are used elsewhere, of course. It's not just books, where the initial version of a product or service has added value, and that doesn't actually have to be the product itself. It can be something like a freebie, a goodie bag, entry into a prize draw. So if you're buying, for example, the latest Ford Focus, and a month after, for the month after its launch, they offer free insurance, for example, it helps you justify paying that cost when the product first comes out. Ideally, the added extra should be fairly low cost while adding value and helping people justify paying the extra. A lot of the time you're helping them make a decision they want to make, but in the back of their mind there's a nagging feeling that they're going to get ripped off and they could buy the same car or TV at a later date for a lot less. But giving them that added extra, whatever it is, even if it's something simple like a limited edition colour variant as used to great effect by Apple. You can also market a product in such a way that by being an early adopter there is prestige attached to that, and that's down to the way you promote the product. Again, as used by Apple, this is still in a way making a premium product, and it's to do with the justification again. This time the value is impressing their peer group, etc. Right, so I've spoken mainly about kind of big industries, big companies as examples so far. So I'll give a couple of examples now for smaller businesses, and hopefully you'll start to think of similar ideas that you may be able to use yourselves within your businesses. So if you're launching a new product with the potential for price skimming, you've got to identify, do you have people who are price sensitive and people who are less price sensitive? And do you have a product with some uniqueness? If you have a product which everyone else has and you have a premium version, then you're just going to be aiming at a different part of the market, which is not a bad marketing strategy, but something a bit different from what we're talking about now. So let's have a look at an example here. Say you've got a product which is a piece of software and people can use it to save time when they have a product on various computers. Such products do exist, but let's say you're the first to market with this product. Now, when you launch, there will be some people who aren't very price sensitive. So these are going to be professionals and people working regularly on computers. So people where this will save them time, and that time has a value to them. There will also be people who are in the middle who may see some value in it but will be tempted to wait until the price comes down when the software is older or copied by a competitor who may undercut you. So you may want to have a premium version of this software to begin with features which particularly suit the type of people who are not price sensitive. So if you in your business can identify who these people who are not price sensitive are, and what their particular traits are, then the best thing to do is try and aim the premium version at them. So there would be, in this example, features in the piece of software aimed at people who work in offices, etc., and the normal version would be advertised as coming later as maybe a home user version, which helps to justify the extra cost for the extra features for the early adopters. So that's an example with a product, but it also works with services as well. So another example, let's say you have a tanning salon and you have a new revolutionary spray tan booth, and it's the first of its type in your local town. So there's a lot of people who want to be the first to use it. So there's a prestige reason there, which you can advertise as well in such a way that people want to be the first to use it for the added value within their peer group. So there's that, and you can also, for example, give away a free robe during the first month, and then you can later lower the price, but people see it as being less valuable by then, and they're less likely to feel ripped off. Right, so I doubt there's anyone listening who's actually got either of those specific examples, maybe something vaguely similar, but hopefully you're starting to get some ideas of what you can use for your own business. I'd love to hear from you and your thoughts on the podcast and how I can improve for the next one, so please contact me. If you'd like some ideas for price skimming strategies for your specific business, by all means do contact me, and I may be able to give you a couple of ideas. Not too many, as this is how I make my living. I don't want to give too much away for free, but a couple of ideas hopefully. So please either email me at dave@trig-point.co.uk, or you can follow my Twitter at dave@trigpoint. That's all one word, dave@trigpoint. And of course, you can visit my website, which again is www.trig, and that's TRIG hyphen, that's the middle dash, point.co.uk. And if you go on there, you can get my phone number and address as well, so you can pester me to your heart's content. Right, well, join me next time when I will be speaking about how to offer good value prices without damaging your brand. A lot of people build a premium brand, but at the same time they want to compete on price. And people associate low price with low quality, but there are ways around this. And I'll be using examples from Pizza Express, who I think do this very well. Hopefully that should be along soon, but if you can't wait, the article is already available on my website. Many thanks for listening.